Now, this next part, there are two characters in the film that I just wanted to underline, and this is really going to where the boy must die. Just showing that when there's not that standard, the standard that mature masculine uphold, the standard that obviously Leonidas, the Spartans, the warriors are held to. And perfect example, again, going back to that intentionality. When an entire society is literally throwing away the scraps of what doesn't meet that standard, and this character, the snitch, essentially, I won't spoil the movie, but this character doesn't uphold that standard. He doesn't meet the standard to qualify, and so he hasn't gotten the true principles and distinctions. What keeps them shoulder to shoulder, as strong as the next man to him. So with that as a missing, he yearns for and wants so bad to be of the standard of honor, right? Amongst masculine, strength, courage, and mastery is a result of honor among men. And so we've seen how indoctrinated from the jump, from birth, they're tested, measured up, even before they even get to a rite of passage inside of the world of Spartans. And so with this, you see those that don't meet that, just like the Arcadian. However, he's still a king, he's still there for battle, he still shows up and fights. It's not the same level. And no different, a Spartan who doesn't meet that standard, we're about to witness the example. This is his first entry scene, but you'll see later on down the road, Leonidas does a layout here and tells him why he doesn't meet that standard and why they keep that intention, because it's important for battle, and that's all Spartans are about. Later on, after a certain turn of events, he shows exactly where his fortitude is, exactly where the standard is not met, and we'll get to that part.
Sire, there is such a route, good king. Just past that western ridge. It's an old goat path. The Persians could use it to outflank us.
Not one step closer. Monster.
Wise king, I humbly request an audience.
I'll skew you where you stand.
I gave no such order. Forgive the captain. He is a good soldier, but a bit short on manners.
There is nothing to forgive, brave king. I know what I look like.
You wear the crimson of a Spartan.
I am Ephialtes, born of Sparta. My mother's love led my parents to flee Sparta, lest I be discarded.
Wear a shield and armor.
Some important things in what he just said there. He said, my mother's love. Remember, we watched earlier when Leonidas was being smacked around by his dad. The feminine there, the mother, had a respect for the ways of the masculine, the world of the masculine. My God, this isn't a mirror for the modern times. The feminine is so connected, so nurturing, so worried about everyone counting, everyone mattering, and everything like that. Now, mind you, politically correctness to the side, this is a perfect example where it just ruins the entire thing. Leonidas is about to break down where there's a reason for that standard. And this is what his father did a poor job in leadership and instilling those same principles, why it did not matter for them to run away, to come back to fight another day. He was not up to standard.
My father, sir, I beg you to permit me to redeem my father's name by serving you in combat. My father trained me to feel no fear, to make spear and shield and sword as much a part of me as my own beating heart. I will earn my father's armor, noble king, by serving you in the battle.
Fine thrust.
I will kill many Persians.
Raise your shield.
Sire.
Raise your shield as high as you can. Your father should have taught you how a phalanx works. We fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength. Each Spartan protects the man to his left thigh with his shield. A single weak spot, and the phalanx shatters. Thigh to neck, Ephialtes. I am sorry, my friend. But not all of us were made to be soldiers.
But I...
If you want to help in a Spartan,
Yes.
clear the battlefield of the dead, tend the wounded, bring them water. But as for the fight itself, I cannot use you.
Whew. I gotta underline it because it's a powerful scene. In his kindness, in his wisdom, patience, and generosity, Leonidas, treats him as an equal, gives him the reasons and understandings, and no different than in the last movie with Thor, like that grown man shit, just that real masculine talk. Yo, we going to battle. It's shoulder to shoulder, thigh to neck. If you can't do it, you can't do it. We don't give a fuck about how you feel. We don't give a fuck about what your mama did. We don't give a fuck about what your daddy did. If you can't hit this mark, if you can't meet the standard, I can't send you in there. It's powerful. The principles, man, I swear, they was studying with the architect. Remember this character, because he is going to come back later. For the bribe, we're going to see how the snitch, hint, hint, how the snitch takes this same opportunity. Hopefully, I have not seen the scene yet. Hopefully it's appropriate. I don't want to have anything that comes up X-rated, but we'll see what we can get. Let's watch.
Your gods were cruel to shape you so. Friend Ephialtes, the Spartans too, were cruel to reject you. But I am kind. Everything you could ever desire, every happiness you can imagine, every pleasure your fellow Greeks and your false gods have denied you, I will grant you, for I am kind.
So I'm going to take that moment there just to let it be known in case there's some more inappropriate scenes. I'm probably going to have to edit some few things out anyway. But what I'm really present to is the weakness. It's so awesome because this underlines the temptation, the dopamine drip. I'm correlating to modern society when there's not a standard, when there's not grounded masculine principle, the temptation, the feminine experience, the divine feminine in all of us that can fall susceptible. No discipline, no integrity, no intentionality, everything, like I said, where that bar was set for the Spartans, this is the difference. Leonidas got tempted being the warlord of Greece. He declined. This man, like the common simp today, all it takes is some titties and ass in your face. And, hey, yeah, I'm with it.
Embrace me as your king and as your god.
Yes!
Lead my soldiers to the hidden path that enters behind the cursed Spartans, and your joys will be endless.
Yes! I want it all!
Look at him. Without hesitation. The weakness, the stench is palpable. More than all that, I'm gonna stop before I get the video X'd out.
Wealth, women, and one more thing. I want a uniform.
Done. You will find I am kind. Unlike the cruel Leonidas who demanded that you stand, I require only that you kneel.
And I just got to underline there, folks. Guys, where there's no grounding for principle, where there's no delayed gratification, it's so easy nowadays, from the hub, the instant gratification, drugs, partying, sex, whatever it is, you can get access to it. And these are all things that block your legacy. These are all things that block your grounded masculine purpose being fulfilled out in the world. And as you see there, simpery is something old as time. All right, fam, with that, I'll let you go catch the movie to get the rest of the story. But this has been the Architect's Breakdown. Thank you for tuning in as always. If you like content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'm dropping new content every week. Blueprint breakdowns, YouTube lives on the way. Be sure before you go to hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know that men need messages just like this. And drop a comment down below. Tell me your favorite part of this movie and where any of these distinctions landed and hit you in the chest about what this grown man shit is about. And in the meantime, I'm going to be right here, being the best version of myself. One could say, beyond empowered. The question is, fellas, who are you going to be? Peace.